Good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. My name is Adam Gilchrist, and back again with me today is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Ali. We're to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Called it correctly, and they'll opt to bat first. Head taking the first ball of the match. Left-hander has fantastic hands. Look to see off the new ball and get stuck into his innings. Marsh will be his partner today, starting at the non-striker's end.
Quiney to get us underway. Nice to see some pace first up. This new ball should give some movement early and make the batter's life difficult. Shot, at least two on offer.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps. Good runs, good shot, first ball of the innings.
It's almost palpable, the excitement emanating from this crowd at the moment. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late reacting, but the ball runs away to the rope. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
Marsh gets off the mark.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Archer coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Huge edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'll get at least one here. Chance to run two. Steps across and through the leg side. Can run two if they want.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably two on offer.
There could be a couple if they hustle.
End of the second over. The batting team are now 10 for none.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Oh, superb timing. Finds the fielder with that shot. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. How will he reply?
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Into the 4th over. The batting team are now on 26 for none.
Pulled away, beats square, fine leg coming around. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. They'll get at least one here. Big edge, where's that going?
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Shot, should be runs here.
Into the 5th over. The batting team are now 29 for none.
There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Head has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Nice shot. Runs possible. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Going with pace now.
35 for 9. Change of bowling. The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. Oh, too much room and got what it deserved. Gone. Great catch.
Coley, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings. He's got their tail up.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line.
Griffiths, the new batter, right-hander, will look to settle in quickly.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Great shot. At least one on offer. Shot. Pull shot past square leg. There'll be 2 more.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Going with spin now.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Straight to the fielder. Was quick onto that in the infield. That's a much better over. Good comeback after being smacked around a bit in the previous over.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
They'll get at least one here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a solid shot. There'll be runs here.
End of the ninth over. The batting team are now 36 for 2.
It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Nicked it. Caught. Good work from the keeper. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Singh, the left-hander out in the middle, looks keen to get going.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Scamper through for a single. Good running. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as restrictions are lifted. The captain can now put 4 fielders outside the circle. Great shot. At least one on offer.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Hit that hard and fast.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Head picks that up beautifully over the top and away it goes for a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundaries are flowing. You need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. Shot, should be runs here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh, superb timing.
End of the 11th over. The batting team are now 54 for 3.
The bowler looks really confident.
Nice bowling.
Punch through the onside. Great balance and into the gap it goes. Should be a few at least here. There could be a couple if they hustle. Nice shot. Runs possible. Goes over the top with that shot.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Massive outside edge.
Good return back from the deep.
End of another disappointing over. Hunter has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Quiney, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Doesn't beat the infield.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum. How will the bowler respond?
They'll get at least one here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. That was just a poor over. Gave away far too many runs. If this continues, there's only one way this is going.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Square cut, well placed past point. They should be able to pick up 2 here. Nicely played. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a solid shot. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? There could be a couple if they hustle. Thick edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Oh, whack! Rocked back and pulled away for a maximum. Great shot.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Shot, should be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Nice shot. Runs possible. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Gone, knocked them over. Just too much pace there.
Stokes, the left-hand middle-order batter taking guard. First ball for the batter, coming in.
There'll be runs here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Worked away. It's a nice single. Hunter will be happy with that over. As a captain, that's the sort of reply you need from a bowler after being tapped around a bit.
It's been good bowling. Batters just haven't adjusted to the conditions tonight.
Shot, at least 2 on offer.
Strange decision not to run. There's probably 2 on offer.
Chance to run 2.
Singh left it alone. Didn't want to chase the wide one.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer. mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. They'll get at least one here.
Left alone by the batter.
Score is now 83 for 4.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Shot. Should be runs here. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. The end of the over and much better than the previous one, keeping the batters honest.
They've been pegged back to the point of scoring at a sort of test match rate. Extremely well bowled.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Nicely played.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Massive outside edge.
Singh is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left the wide one. Wicket-keeper with the gather.
Singh, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
The score is now 99 for 4.
Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a confident appeal. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Into the 20th over. The batting team are now on 99 for 4.
Hazelwood back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Oh, geez, that sounded nice off the bat. That's racing away down the deep square.
Avoided the fielders, one bounce and 4. Fantastic shots. How will he reply?
Brilliant shot there.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Hazelwood is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Shot, should be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Massive edge, misses everyone, and that's racing away. This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nice shot, runs possible.
Into the 21st over. The batting team are now 114 for 4.
Right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Goes in the air and gets good purchase. There could be a couple if they hustle. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Doesn't beat the infield.
Into the 22nd over. The batting team are now 116 for 4.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. How will the bowler respond?
Great timing right off the meat of the bat. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. And finds the inside edge. Well bowled. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field.
End of the over. The batting team are now on 121 for 4.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap though.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Stokes has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shot, at least 2 on offer. I'll get at least 1 here.
Into the 24th over. The batting team are now on 129 for 4.
There'll be runs here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Strange decision not to run. There was probably 2 on offer.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle.
Into the 25th over, the score is now 132 for 4.
Lawrenson has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Couldn't get it through the field.
That ball was well clear of the fielders. They could have taken a couple, possibly.
Shot. Should be runs here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be four.
Got onto that so early. The cut shot in front of square teased the field all the way to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Big edge. Amazing reflexes, and that's stuck. Great grab.
Right, coming in, but we'll be starting from the non-striker's end.
Archer coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. They'll get at least one here. There'll be runs here. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. On that nicely, good defence. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Into the 27th over, the batting team are now on 145 for 5. Yep.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. There could be a couple if they hustle. Stokes gets all of that. Pierces the infield and races to the boundary for 4. The crowd love that one.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
The batting team are now 153 for 5.
Driven through cover, just the one. Super shot that.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Nicely played. That's a solid shot. Smacks that away through the gap. Too much room and got what it deserved. Book with a great catch. They had to run a fair bit and they've made a tough chance into a fairly easy one.
Sutherland coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Sutherland taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches, certainly needs to bring their A game today. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They'll get at least one here.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
There'll be runs here.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Sutherland is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
Shot. Should be runs here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Great shot into the gap, and there'll be runs on offer here.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. How will he reply?
There could be a couple if they hustle. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
Good return back from the deep. Maybe they didn't pick that up. Very late on the shot.
Ramsey coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Faint edge, but in the gap. And fielder's got some ground to make up now.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though. Chance to run two. Doesn't beat the infield. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away. It's a nice single.
Second over, the batting team are now on 172 for 6.
Hazelwood coming back into the attack has done well so far. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Nicely played. Can't get that outside the ring field.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot. How will the bowler respond?
Nice shot. Runs possible. Finds the fielder with that shot. And a scamper through for a single. Good running.
Third over, the batting team are now 177 for 6.
Archer back on now.
Palmer is coming into the attack.
Straight drive, mid-off, will cut that one off. Oh, wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.